Welcome back in to No, I'm Not a Human. We just played this game the other day. I probably could have done things better, but we did survive till the end. So, I mean, that's good. That's a good thing. But we're going to jump back in. Maybe we'll try to do better. Maybe we'll unlock and see more things. I guess we'll find out. Let's rock. Let's go. It's time. I'm not going to read, I mean, you guys can read it. I'll read the other dialogue. Or a majority of the dialogue. They still dead. Bye-bye. Long time no see. Same as it ever was. Coming for a reason, getting a little worried about you. Yep, something bad is headed our way, that's for sure. Going on weird with the sun. Visitors. Creepy stuff. Either it's gonna explode or something. All I know is something's wrong with it. I'm sure you noticed this summer's been the hottest. People dead on the beach. Prepare ourselves for the worst. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous, so I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt. Great, let's continue this conversation in the morning. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. Alrighty? Yeah, I gotta do a better job of looking at the TV. For sure. I'm just kind of zooming by the tutorial, because that's basically what this is, so you can just kind of get rocking. Okay, I don't think the TV matters till now. Breaking news. At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. The burst of energy was larger than the scientists. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. But wouldn't, I mean, you better have some good air conditioning. You see ballerinas dancing gracefully, crossing the stage in strong but delicate leaps. Despite the elegance, the dance evokes anxious thoughts. If only someone could just explain what's going on. Okay. So we ought to make sure we look at the TV. Hey, Meg. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. Why would I let people in? Yeah, I get it. You know you might not be crazy about having company over, but you have to let them in. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves, but she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no, and tell them someone's in the house with you. I hate dealing with people. I know, it won't be easy for you, but you have no choice. And who knows, they might even bring something useful or share some interesting information. And don't forget to test them for signs. So choose who you want to test carefully. But don't worry about chatting with people. They won't take up any energy. Yep. Be sure to look out your window. TV's great and all, but there's no better source. Okay, yep. Then what? I'm afraid all I can do now is try to survive. And I hope the nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us. They won't. If they do, sticking together with me and my family. Alright, that's it for me. Alright. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write my number, and they just set up the line over there. Okay. Yep. crack a beer and get some sleep. Okay. I don't know why anybody would crack a beer unless there's, like, no one in the house or whatever. I don't know. I'm gonna save this because it's literally a save. Just in case. A truck. Let's begin this shit. Okay. Would looking out the window be any different? It'll probably be the same kind of rotation, right? The distance you spy a house of your neighbors who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows. Yep, similar. I'm gonna, in case we get further or some other things change, I'm going to keep looking out the window to see if anything changes as time goes on. Teenagers. There's a deathly silence. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided to go. Yep. Yeah, I know. There's no way to save the teens. I figured that. Alright. Yellow. Hi. Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are a lot of strange people out tonight. Which, tell me about your dad. I know a lot about him. He's my daddy, after all. I know that he likes to drink a little beer. When he goes out, he always leaves me yummy lunch and dinner and juice, but today I tried some of that beer stuff. Blah. It was so gross. Why would anyone drink that? Yeah. How did you get here in one piece? Are you afraid of visitors? I don't know. Everyone's afraid of them, so maybe I should be too. I've never seen one before. Are you scary? Do they hit you hard? If so, maybe my friend from school is a visitor. He punches me all the time. Daddy told me to be careful, so I was super careful. I tiptoed over here real quiet. No one saw me. Yeah. Thanks, you too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're going to play a new game Daddy made up for me. Yep. Have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Alright, see you later. Be careful out there. Can I come in? I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone any harm. Don't worry, life's shitty. Are you sure you won't make any trouble? What do you consider trouble? Murder and violence disgust me to my core, but I don't suffer the trespasses of others either. I like good food and drink. I enjoy a chat when I'm in the mood. Does that sound like trouble to you? Why did you think it'll be any different here? What else would I do otherwise? Just stand outside and wait for the sun to take my skin? No, I think I'd prefer to avoid that. As long as I'm alive, I'll look for someone to talk to. If that isn't here, maybe I'll get lucky somewhere else. And if I have an ounce of luck left in this life, it might just be someone who's not a complete asshole. I'm gonna let this guy in. Look at him. Trusted people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days, but I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps no, I shouldn't promise anything. Alright, we're gonna keep an eye on him. Hello. Yeah, could you maybe... Okay, who are you? I lived out near the city. The asphalt over there is heating up pretty bad, as you can imagine. I actually worked the register at a local store. At one point, I don't anymore. They fried me. I've always had a bad luck with work. What will you do now? I don't really care, ma'am. I ain't gonna lie. Leave. Clearly, I should go then. Bye. Bye. See ya. Yo! You've been seeing all that shit going on? Fucking crazy. You holding up okay in there, bro? What do you want? Nothing really, just curious, you know? But hey, I've got a dope-ass way for you to rake in some cash. Want to hear it? Since everyone else is busy being pussies about the sun, you can make fat stacks without lifting a finger. All these chumps are shitting their pants when they should be honing their grind set. Let's hear it. Dying ain't part of the plan, bro. You gotta hustle while you have the opportunity. Fuck the sun. Time to rise and grind. You feel me? Let's make some decisions. Fuck yeah, my dude. Finally, someone with half a brain. Alright. Well, we have options. Okay. We have some options. Good afternoon. Here's the news. Sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect that this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now over to just a moment. Phenomena we are calling the visitors. Eyewitnesses' accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign. Perfect white teeth. Yep. Encountered an unhouse person with perfect white teeth. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Yep, nor from the sponsors. Buying groceries used to mean trudging down to the store. But with Fort Rest, you can get everything you need just by picking up the phone. Just call 595-585 and your groceries will be at your door within a day. For rest, delicious relaxation, right at home. Okay, cool. I wonder if this is any different. And now for our new program. Yes, I'm human. I'm a human. It's simple. You send in your photos and we'll check what you really are. Just send your photos to us by email to yesiam@humanverification.agency and we'll handle the rest. But please don't send anything other than eyes, teeth, and fingernails. We will not accept anything else. Alright, so that's what we missed. We knew what the last thing said, but we didn't know the rest of it. Okay, let's call them first. Hello, you've reached for Rest Food Delivery. Would you like to place an order? Thank you. Your order has been accepted. Please expect your delivery tomorrow night. Okay, that's energy, right? All right, let's find people. Hey, Mang. Hey, sup? What did you do before the cataclysm? Oh, I'm glad you asked, bro. You ever heard of sports betting? Sure I have. It's how I made my living, bro. Placing legit bets is for chumps and bitches, bro. For real, for real. There's always ways to cheat the bookies. You just bet on the tip and then kick back till the dough comes rolling into daddy. No money, no problem. Just borrow it from some other fucknut. How much did you make? How do I put this? I made 30 fucking mil. In debts, sure, but debts got nothing on me. And I definitely don't give a shit about them now. I looked danger straight in the eyes, bro. Alright, let me check you out, buddy. My homie was a dentist. Guess what? They knocked his fucking teeth out. You want to see them? Okay. All G, right? Yeah, we'll leave him alone for now. We're gonna wait until we get to the eyes, because I think the eyes are second. I think it's smart to wait until we have the eyes. I think they're not talking about... They're saying, when they say perfect white teeth, they don't mean, like, perfect. They mean, like, perfectly white, right? Because the other guy didn't have perfect white. He was missing a tooth, and he was still one. Hey, Meg. Yes, was there something you wanted? Why did they throw you out of the bar? I blame the chain of catastrophes that broke everyone's minds. The sun teetering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. It fucked us all up. Some crumbled under the stress, some dove headfirst into the bottle, but me, well, it was rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed into the bar, and screamed, "Stop fucking blaming everything but yourself!" Let them weep. I say, tears in the beer foam don't ruin the pint. Malt and hops taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother? Alright, I gotta test your teeth, buddy. You want me to show you my teeth? Okay, take a look. Take in the odor of sadness and smoke. Okay. Pretty yellow, right? So piss off with your tests. I'm not a visitor. Okay. So I'm thinking that guy so far, he looks weird, but not necessarily a visitor. That guy is suspicious because his teeth were very white. But we'll see. Good afternoon. Here's the weather forecast. Warm front is pushing into our region, bringing in with heat that will likely break all previous records. Meteorologists tell us to expect even higher temperatures over the coming week. With the sun's increased activity, we can also expect stronger UV rays. For your safety, please abstain from sunbathing, as high temperatures could also significantly increase the risk of sunstroke. It's not known for certain at this stage whether being in the sun alone can negatively affect your health. But to prevent third-degree burns, please refrain from venturing outside. Unfortunately, sunscreen of all factors will no longer protect you. That's the latest for now. Okay. Let's go. The reason this game has such replayability is outside the first two people, we should have... We should have a completely different group of people. Hey there! I didn't think the deliveries were still running. You know, I didn't expect people to skip stocking up before the end of the world. Apocalypse or not, guess folks still gotta eat lunch. Deliveries might pay pretty well right now, but the risk is huge, no matter how you slice it. But this damn sun, they moved us to night shifts because of it. Now people order 20 liters of water at a time. I wish we got hazard pay or tips for lugging that heavy stuff around. Anyway, sorry I got sidetracked. Ready to accept this delivery? Yep. Here you go. Have a good day. Oh, I mean night. Still not used to that. Do they put that in the fridge, or does it lay somewhere? They probably put it in the fridge, so I could probably only do it in the morning. What's the energy drinks do? I'm assuming it gives you more ability to talk to people during the day. Hi. A man as pale as death itself is standing in the footpath. There are strange folds in the skin, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. Visitor passes by your house. They give you one gives you two more? Okay. The bodies of teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. Yeah, I'm just going through my progressions, because I know these are probably the same. You see your neighbor and daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors, if only for a moment. Enough. Stop fidgeting and stand still. Hello, could you please help us? What happened? I'm exhausted. I just wanted a place to sleep. I have 5 kids. Now this is the only one left. My husband disappeared too. I don't know if he's dead or if he abandoned us, but now I just want to lie down and pass out for a few days. Where'd the other kids go? I don't know. Maybe their father took them. I want to go to his house, but I just don't have the strength anymore. Sure, we fought a lot, but it's hard not to when you live with someone who acts like a complete asshole. Forget him. Look, the most important thing to me now is finding my kids. Do we let her in? Alright, come on in. Finally, a moment of rest. Come on, get a move on, pick your spot. We'll be out of here by tomorrow, I promise. Hello. Hello there, chump. How lucky you are to witness the humanity's final judgment day. I know the cleanse of sin, and the sun is doing its holy work. We are on the path to pure new world. Behold the fucking beams of blessing. What? Are you still confused, human? Here, I'll break it down for you. The sun is evil. You're an idiot. This is our reckoning, and this is a blessing. So we have to die. Quite the contrary. Our sins will be purged, and there will be no more death, no theft. Can you imagine it? Do you see now why all of this is happening? Leave. Are you complete imbecile? You're shooing away a righteous and just man? Behold, cat food. Let me in and I shall bestow. I can buy some later, bro. Why are you just feigning ignorance about the sun? Well, fuck you. I'll go save someone else. Have fun, buddy. I mean, we're gonna have to get the cat later, but I'm pretty sure you could probably buy cat food from the stores, so... As long as you can call every day, so I'm not really worried about it. Hey, you on the other side of the door, I can hear your footsteps. Mind if I crash here for the night? Why are you so cheerful? There's enough anger out here already. Yeah, times are tough, but there's still so much worth fighting for. The next generation art, just the joy of life itself. If we keep telling ourselves it'll be okay, then hey, maybe things will get a little easier. So you want to lie to people? Why call it lying? People are neck deep in their own pain right now, and I get why. But sometimes, yeah, back when their goal wasn't simply to survive. So, what's funny about this guy is after my initial playthrough, I looked at, I happened to see a trailer for the game, and this guy had a spider crawling out of his ear. So I'll pass. It's fine, but maybe there's something I can offer you. Is there something you want? I've got cigarettes. Does that interest you? No. Don't bury yourself in your grief. If you're focused on it too much, it'll start eating you alive. And from there, well, things can get real dark real fast. Take care of yourself. Yeah. Bro thinks I care. Good afternoon, here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise and the invasion of the visitors has showed no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated FEMA. FEMA employees hazmat suits merely days since their founding. Dirt under the fingernails. Specifically say that this sign helps identify visitors. That's all for now. Stay calm. Turmoil, terror, and suffering, and all because of the visitors. But in our hour of need, just as our cries were left unanswered, FEMA has come to our aid. These brave heroes from the Federal Emergency Agency are protecting us from the visitors. So far, the agency has identified over 27,000 dangerous anomalies. Remember, you can help the agency by informing them about any suspicious activity around you. To do so, use the invitation to visit FEMA. And if you ever start to wonder whether you might be a guest, call our hotline on 000451. Alright. Reports say a pale maniac has appeared on the streets of the city. But from various testimonies, police have learned that this victim all had one thing in common. They were alone. Additionally, the maniac likes to talk to the victim before committing their vicious murders. Police have assembled a sketch of the killer from eyewitness accounts. The suspect is a very pale, middle-aged man with black hair. He is a slender build and wears a single pair of pants. Further reports have added that he sometimes also wears the skin of a different person. This information has not been confirmed. If you see this man, do not open your door. That's all for now. Alright. Come here, Bubba. I need to check your fingernails. Are there things any better here? I don't bother anyone anymore. It's not worth it. But when I hear voices on the TV or overhear conversations, a light flicks on inside my mind. Then I put myself too much work for no gratification. No, I'm done. These nerves of mine are already shot to hell and back. Life was dreary enough before all this, and now, one day I'll hang from the chandelier over the whole baptized world. Hands, please. Where'd they even come from? Fingernails caked with dirt are a sign? They could just wash their hands. You're saying a gardener could automatically become a visitor then? Fucking nonsense. Check my nails. Alright, man. Alright. I'm liking what you're seeing there. Well, am I a visitor? Don't think so. You good, buddy? We may have judged that guy on the first playthrough too harshly. Sup? You sure there aren't any debt collectors after you? Debt collectors? Fuck you mean debt collectors? Look, debts are fucking canceled, bro. The sun took care of that shit. The banks aren't exactly doing shit, probably never will again. Which means I'm free as a fucking bird, but the grind never ends, bros. Benton is so cooked. I gotta think up something new, something better. Seriously, are you going to find a new hustle? Sounds like everything going with the sun with the stroke of luck for you. Man, come on, you really gonna do me like that? I had it all figured out. Double or nothing every time. No sweat, bitch. But now I have a fresh start, for real. By the way, I figured out my new hustle. Want the download? Let's hear it. Look, FEMA's clearly calling the shots now, right? We need to, like, kiss a little ass, you know? I'm thinking if we hand chumps over to them on the regular, they might even let us into one of their tight-ass bunkers. You feel me? You want to hand people over to FEMA? Sure, why the fuck not? Don't be a pussy. Dire times call for dire hustles, bro. Quarantine zones are for sheeple. Ain't nothing good happening in there. So we gotta get in good with FEMA. Tongue the ring a little. Don't need to fucking kiss them, just hand people over, give them what they want. Yeah, we can call the hotline and chat shit about signs and fucking whatever, so they know we ain't sus, bro. They're the good guys, for real, for real. Maybe you're right. Of course I'm right. I've got a sixth sense for hustling, bro. Trust, you can't lose if you stick with me. Alright, buddy. Hands. The fuck, bro? I'm just a regular guy. Don't do no crap with my nails, man. See? Okay. I wash them, bro. I just didn't have time to do it today. They're clean, mostly. They are pretty clean. Leave them alone. I don't want to make that a habit, but I wanted to check her. It's stuffy in here. Are you okay? How's the kid? Oh, he's tired like me. He's shy around new people too, so he's being extra clingy. Kids struggle to handle stuff like this. They might not complain, but you can see it written on their face. Sometimes I feel like it's my fault for dragging them into all this, but it's too late to change any of that now. Fine, go ahead, test me. I had nothing to hide. I'll check your teeth. You know, I never used to care about them much, just didn't have the time, but now I regret that. Alright, leave her alone for now. Hopefully she doesn't kill anybody overnight, if she is one. Everybody else seems alright. For now. 5, 9, 5, 5, 8, 5. Hello, you've reached Forest Food. I'm sorry we can't accept your order right now. You already have a pending delivery in our system. Due to unexpected demand, we're forced to temporarily limit the number of orders that can be placed per day. If you'd like to place an order, please try calling again tomorrow. Okay. So there's a day buffer. That's fine. Let's go. There's a small group of FEMA employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples or looking for somewhere to set up a base. What do the cigarettes do? I'm not drinking the save juice. I know what it does. The charred husks of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. By the way, you know how many times you said save yesterday? You said save like 27 times. I didn't even have that ability. Looks like they've been there all day. 2 FEMA employees are standing next to the bodies. Okay, they're taking the bodies away. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently, it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide FEMA employees. You hear some fragments of information about Pale Man. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor. Okay. Maybe at some point we'll get some cigarettes. Hey. I'm not letting you in. Is this door nice and sturdy? Never know what might happen to it. You understand? I've got a gun. Delicious. Despair gives courage to the coward, yes? So, you alone? No. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside, but who knows where they'll be in a few days. Okay. Hey, man. Listen, I'm kind of knee-deep in shit right now. Mind if I sort of lay low here for a bit? What happened? Where do I even start? I'm a cabbie, right? So I was driving this passenger, and then, well, you know how it goes. Turns out he wasn't who he said he was. Now he's not here, and neither is my car. What happened to your car? This damn FEMA ass had jacked my ride. So I was driving this fare, right? But I noticed his teeth were too white. Way too white, you know? So I kind of snuck him over to FEMA, and they weren't exactly gonna let him skedaddle. At first, they praised me, like, good job, citizen, help us help you, yada yada. But then, jackasses dragged me away from the car. Turns out they wanted me in the slammer too. So I kind of cracked one of them with a bottle, and I had sort of stashed in my coat and legged it. Come on, in. FEMA, bunch of idiots anyway. Don't get me twisted, but you got a string bean of yours at your place. He kind of reminds me of one of them folks you were after my family. Anyway, you gotta choose them or me. I'm gonna choose them for now. Like I said, this could be. He looks like a visitor, but we haven't seen a sign yet. And I don't really trust this guy enough. This isn't like the hippie yesterday. I don't trust this guy enough to replace one guy with another guy. So, get out of here. I get where you're coming from, but damn, that's rough. You know, like, we could get there tomorrow and realize that he's a visitor. But, like, I didn't trust that guy either. And I don't want to kick out one guy that's shown no signs so far. Until we know. So, we meet again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths. Yeah, we remain alive. It's a better thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start our conversation with a divination. Tell me my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? Somewhere in the beginning. The dead soon shall speak, but none will heed their words. Goodness me, how shockingly relevant. Though I suppose it's not much of a surprise to hear that now. What does it mean? I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I can't yet explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what to do. Yep. Let small be known I said hello. Okay, I think it said, I had to look away, but I think it said there are, yep, okay. Good afternoon, here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. Blood red eyes. Yep, we know this. Noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity. That's all for now. Okay. Hey man. What do you want? Check it. Came up with a new hustle. This one's fire, for real. Alright, so basically, the sun's roasting us all like a sauna from hell, right? I think that means the ozone layer's fucked. But get this, oxygen comes from the sunlight passing through ozone. You see where I'm going, right, bro? Selling air. Now that's a fucking hustle, bitch. Fucking incredible. Bro, you think so? Yeah, of course, you should be a scientist. Damn, well, thanks, bro. I knew you were smart. You can see all this brain juice I got coursing through my balls. I'm gonna win a fucking Darwin Award at this rate. You do know what a Darwin Award is, right? Oh, you'll definitely get one. Haha, I already taste the recognition. Science King. Bow down, bitches. Fat stacks, fat status, fat booty. Hell fucking yeah, baby. Alright, that settles it. After this all blows over, I'm patenting technology to sell air. You think it's from the sun? Kind of sus, right? I think this guy's good. Shit, bro. It's some kind of cooties ass disease or something? Let's check my boys. I really want this guy to be good. Look at him. He's just sad. Everything okay? Why do you ask? I smell something on you. Well, I drank some of your beer. I wasn't feeling well, so I decided to self-medicate with a cold one. There's nothing wrong with that. It's all just one big fucked up mess. Everyone says they're figuring things out, solving problems, but it's all bullshit. Nothing ever changes. You know, my good man, I think we might just all die soon. If the sun doesn't kill us, the visitors will, and if we beat the visitors, we'll sure as hell bury ourselves alive. When a problem is solved, it creates a void. Like an endless, morbid fascination with collectively shitting our own pants. Fuck. Go away, I feel sick. Alright, buddy, I need to check your eyes. Every day is more ridiculous than the last. What if I hadn't slept or I was crying? I don't understand how this works at all anymore. And what are you going to do if one sign confirms it, or several? Nice blue eyes there. I'm going to go become a visitor tonight. I'm making myself cry by remembering peaceful times. You're not going to do shit, bro. You're also not a visitor. Calm. Where's your kid go? Did we let anybody in last night? I legit don't remember. Oh no, we were gonna let that one guy in, and then he said, make the other guy go, and I'm like, no. It's so stuffy in here. Didn't you have a kid with you? He's still around, probably just wandered off somewhere. Need to know where my other kids went. Do you have a phone? I could call their father, that way I don't have to see his ugly mug again. Okay. See these huge bags? Yeah, that's what sleep deprivation will do to you. I think we're doing pretty good right now. Upon a time, two brothers lived near a dam. The daily splashing of water made the river foam like a crisp beverage on a summer day. Later in life, the image of their childhood in mind, the two brothers started a Bober brewery together. Since then, it has become one of the best-selling beers, both at home and in the bars. Drink the good stuff. Drink a lot. Now available through 4Rest Food Delivery. Call on 595-585. FEMA, what is it, and why was it formed? The Federal FEMA is a special government service that was formed to ease the emerging crisis. They're helping to address the many problems caused by the visitors' invasion. It's not known for sure what exactly the agency is working on, but we can say with confidence that the fate is in reliable hands. The agency is made up of experts in various fields, including many distinguished scientists and noted researchers. If FEMA employee appears on your doorstep, we recommend you cooperate with them and follow their instructions. Remember, help us help you. Support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. Okay. Over the beaver. Hello, you've reached delivery. I'm sorry we can't accept your order right now. You already have a pending delivery. Due to unexpected demand, we're forced to temporarily limit the number of placed per day. Well, it's the next day. I'm being duped. Fine. Maybe tomorrow. But they already delivered it. Good evening. Who you taking? I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood. Are you alone? No, of course not. My squad split up into smaller groups so we can cover more ground. This shouldn't take much of your time. Why are you in protective gear? Should we wear that too? No, but you could buy some if it would help make you feel safer. We're still in the process of studying. It's important for us to be careful. What happens next? I'll take one person. We'll run tests. And we'll verify that they're human too, of course. So I should just wait here for something to happen? Yes, once we have more information, we'll provide instructions to all citizens. You have no reason to worry at the moment. We'll just take one person. Not my friend. I mean, he started off, I was like, he's for sure a visitor, and then he became my friend, and then you take him from me. Yes. Hey, hello, I guess that's better. Is this, like, your place? I mean, your house, sir? Are you looking for someone? Nah, I just need to crash for a bit or something. I'm sick of hiding in basements. Keep this up and I'll probably forget how to talk soon. What are you doing hiding out in the basement? I'm traveling, I guess. Want to see the world, different places. Maybe I'll find a new home somewhere. But I'm broke, so it's either making deals for a room or sneaking into basements, whatever that's like. Sometimes you just run into total jerks. Alright, come in. No way, whoa. You've got carpets? Sweet, but whatever. We only got to look at her nails. We know what her nails look like. We looked at her nails in the last episode, so we don't have to do that. Hi, let me in. Are you freaking out? Don't know what to do. People, killed my daddy. Who did it? Visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. Daddy was talking to them about something, and then they killed him. Now our house is on fire. Come in. There's no place for me. That kid in a cap is here. But I only want to sit in that spot. I want to, that's where Daddy used to sit. I want to see Daddy. The kid in the cap? Who's the kid in the cap? You know what, little girl? Who is the kid in the cap? Is that the no, because they're in the bath. They're in the The person we just let in? You know what? I'm so tired. Get out of here. Get out of here. Done. Yo. Hi there. You open or not? The bald man? Too many questions. Yes, I know. How will help you? Who are you? I dance. Ballet, you can tell? Did you someone send you here? Don't think so. Why matter? I'm also, like, again, like, I only watched, like, a brief trailer. I didn't watch another playthrough, like, really at all. But, like, I'm, like, fairly certain in the brief trailer I saw, because it's a trailer, I'm pretty sure that little girl is a visitor. Because it showed in the trailer them taking a picture of her, and it had, like, red dots all over the place. Unless that was just for promotional material. I don't think you're human. Prove that you're a person. 2 arm, 2 leg, 1 head. Not enough for you? Did I pass test? Yeah, come in. But we're gonna do what we did before. It's not for you, bruh. Come on, kitty. Time to run and enjoy. Listen, I don't care if it's really her and I knew her dad. Do not come to my house and tell me you must make someone leave. Because I don't even care if they're a visitor. I already let them in. Have some fucking respect in my house, and you go wherever I say you go. And then we can figure out the rest later. If she is a visitor and I shoot her in the fucking face, you can go stand on her fucking corpse and leave me alone. The only person I'm mad about is the hippie guy. Someone died. Due to sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced effective immediate, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Hairless armpits. I just don't know how that's helpful. FEMA suggests that the visitor phenomenon may be infectious, pose a thus far undisclosed biological threat. For this reason, it's critical to report any potential visitors and isolate them immediately. If you can't hand over a visitor to a quarantine zone right away, issue them a special request. Okay. I bet you it's the tall guy. Did you do it? I don't want to talk to you. That's fair. Alright. She's good. We did need the cat, but I liked the tall guy, and the 2 guys I liked, FEMA just took one of them, the other guy died, because we needed the cat. Hello, you're reached for rest food delivery. Would you like to place an order? There we go. Cat food, please. Thank you. Your order has been accepted. Hi, kitty. You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family loved until recently. This game is upsetting. You make friends with people, You make friends with people. FEMA takes them. Okay. You see his human skull decorating a stake, still wearing a helmet. Its skin has been burnt black, and it looks like someone has yanked out its teeth. The head must have been out there all day. Hi, kitty. FEMA officials are inspecting the site for the recent massacre. They're taking all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect pale visitors to survive against a group of armed individuals. Good evening. I'm with FEMA. You're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood? Don't worry, it won't take long. When we return with the person you took, so our team already been here. After screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period. They'll be staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent back from the quarantine zone. Fine, if there's no other way. Don't worry, the procedures are demanding, yes, but we allow them time to rest. What did you think of that guy, the one in the suit? He's just doing his job. Times are rough lately, just one thing after another, am I right? Maybe the suits will restore order, or we should take matters into our own hands. I'm doing what I can. And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. Listen. You alone? No. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. Okay, we only have the hippie girl with us. When we will get hippie guy? No. Wonderful, the cat's with you. What did you do with the one who brought it? Is for you to decide. How'd you know about the cat? I see further than most. A gift was given. I don't see all, but I know what awaits further down the path you walk. Something terrible comes to meet you. You are not the cause, yet you will feel its touch all the same. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen? What am I supposed to do? Nothing. I've already said too much. But for 2 days yonder, testing portends doom. Halt your scrutiny until the third sunrise. If you can do that, my guidance can continue. Maybe it will bring your peace. I wonder what happens if you don't let the cat in. Because we got the ending where we let the cat in, I'm assuming, because we went down there to the basement. So I don't know if we're about to get the same ending. But, yeah. Hey, for rest delivery here. How'd you become a delivery guy? Just past the screenings, they checked all the signs, decided I'm human, and... Oh, you mean how I ended up still working in the middle of an apocalypse? Well, what else was I supposed to do? Sit at home and rot? At least out here, I can distract myself and not think about the whole shit show. Besides, my family's far away. I'm not from around here. I only came to study at the local university. I'm on my own. That's too bad. Whatever. Being a delivery guy isn't that bad. Besides, what's the point of studying if no one's gonna hire me anyway? Alright, I've got an order here to deliver to you. Are you ready to take it? Have a good night. Can I come in and rest a minute? Where'd you come from? I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. I'm so very tired. If I don't get some rest, I might just pass out under your window there. Is your friend sick? He's my husband. He's dead. I can't give him a proper burial. There's no point in letting him go now. I won't be staying long. I just need to rest a bit. I think she was in the demo. Her eyes are red because she's been crying. And so we gotta... That much I remember from the demo. Oi. Whole world's gone Pete Tong, eh? This ain't a society no more. The beast have come out to play. Finally. No more holding back. What are you talking about? You've been into any of these other houses, walked the streets, all your rules and morals have gone up in smoke. Sunshine don't mean diddly no more. It's simpler now. Terror bastards throw down its winter chicken dinner. How many houses have you been through? I never stayed in any one of them too long. It's seen the same everywhere I go. Fear blinds people to the bigger picture. You're still got proper order here. That's a rare thing, Sunshine. I'm curious to see how you keep it. Get the fuck out of here. That's how it is it? Expect to hear from me again, Sunshine. Alright, have fun. It sounds like someone knocking on the window, but I don't see nothing. By the way, I got a trophy that said turn away hostile. We didn't have one of those in the last playthrough. That one guy wasn't hostile. He threatened to sue me. The one that was pointed out later when I watched a brief amount of somebody else's playthrough looked exactly like Peyton Manning, and then I couldn't unsee it. Alright, I don't know what that is. Maybe it's in the basement. But I don't think I can go down to the basement right now. You can only go down to the basement during the day. Alright, I don't know. Emergency at broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across the forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from the nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura film photography. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. It also could mean that their camera sucks, but it is what it is. Every day, spotting visitors is getting harder and harder. Signs aid the search, but you just... Okay, is this for the photograph? Yeah. Look at this photograph! The heat won't stop you. You feel the drive. You're alive. Wow, an invigorating energy drink. Now available. Yeah, we already knew that. Kitty food. His little face is hard to read, but you're pretty sure he's happy. You have a strange feeling you can sleep peacefully tonight. It feels like your furry friend has shared one of his lives with you to say thanks. Who knows, maybe death will pass your home by tonight. Hey. We still have one more can, too. So that probably stops people, if you have a visitor in here, it probably stops people from dying. Okay. How we doing? I'm sick of all this. No. How did you survive? Somehow. I'd sneak into stairwells, sheds, or just sleep under a tree. Hid from the heat under any roof I could find. Ate whatever I could get. Some greens growing in a wild or candy bars swiped from a store. What's with that look? Yeah, I stole. Big deal. How else am I supposed to survive? Yeah. But I don't think it's gonna be the next night. We only have 2 people. Oh, we already checked your eyes. We know what your hands look like. She won't show me your armpits because it's weird. I get that. You can fuck right off. I'm not gonna send the photo anywhere. I really don't care. It's not dark splotches. I think you're good. Well, show me. Yeah. Because we only have 2 people here. I could use some rest. Is there anything you need for him to be alive? That's all. That's all I really need. Can I get you some water? I'll just sit here by the faucet. I can drink from it if I need to. Can I sit with you? I only want to be with him. You can't bring him back to me. I can't even bury him. What am I supposed to do? No one helped me save my husband, and now you want to Yeah, well, I just want to take a picture of you. Just do what you... Okay. Listen, we don't have to take a picture of him. Okay, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. You're good, you're good. I understand you're upset. And even though I understand you're upset, we gotta check you again, because I need to use one more energy. Unless we check... Well, let's... Inconclusive on that one. So I think those are pretty white teeth, so it's 1 and 1. I don't really mean much yet. The thing is, she has white teeth. I know her eyes are bloodshot or whatever, but I thought we decided it's because she was crying. But nobody's gonna die because we fed the cat food. So we'll see. Fingernails. You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. Yep. Don't get mad at me. I've already read through all these in my part 1. If you want to see me read it like I've never read it before because I hadn't, you can watch part 1. Or the other episode. The path along the field is littered with the bodies. Yep. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bring on doors, desperate for shelter. Why, hello there, dear boy. Who are you? Oh ho ho! I'm just an old coot who knows a thing or two about mushrooms. You look like Dumbledore. But never mind me right now. The... told me something very troubling. Oh yes. The Mushroom Festival is upon us, and time, my dear boy, is slipping through our fingers. It is Santa, so please listen carefully and heed my words well. Yes, I know it's hard for ordinary folks to understand. They speak in their own strange way, is how mushrooms talk to one another. I learned how to hear them by studying the Book of Smiles, but what they told me last, well, let's say, this dude's high as a kite. They spoke of the Mushroom Festival drawing near, and that, my boy, is no good at all. No. The Book of Smiles. It's a special book, the most special in the world. In fact, I will tell you what must be done. But I'm afraid there's no time to read it all. It's a big book, and time's not on our side. So I just tore out the most important pages here, my boy. Take them. Alright. I'll take the envelope of the Book of Smiles. There's a good lad. Give them a read when you have a quiet moment, won't you? Now then, I must be off. I'll be back once you've got everything sorted, so get a wiggle on. Oh, I wanted him to stay. Grandpa, I bid you good day, good health, great joy, and plenty of smiles, my dear boy. Toodaloo. Santa. Not a lot of people came tonight. Is that one person? So far, we've done such good jobs of picking people to come in outside the Catwoman, which we knew was a visitor, even though we lost our tall man, rest in peace. That I feel like if we did another playthrough of this game, I feel like we should just not let the cat in, just to see what happens. Today, the world was built anew, and in the basement mushroom grew, and towards the high, and time is nigh to eat it whole, if one would try. To welcome guests is not for strong, the mushroom stands tall and long. Under tree of apple can you rest, she'll feed you with her sweet fruits best. The day will come when one must kneel before the mushroom's mighty peel, while on the clock the hand shall climb. Make haste, my friend, there is no time. We interrupt this program for breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from the neighboring cities. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Okay. So for some reason we only have 2 this time for energy. This girl's good. I need to test you. I must test you. Armpit. I'm gonna check armpit. Do you think she'll do it? Those devils told you to jump off a cliff. Would you do that on the edge? I have no words. She wasn't. How is she not? She had mushrooms growing out of her armpits. Put it in the fridge, even though I kind of want to eat it. Okay. I feel bad. But she had, like, every symptom other than the picture. Because I knew her eyes, but I always put the eyes up to, like... she was crying. Fuck. A group of evicted stand by the neighbor. On past him, the man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket is covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. I didn't eat the mushroom. Not yet. I'll eat it tomorrow. Oh, thank you for coming. Dude, you've been seeing how gnarly things are out here? What the hell is going on? Be for real for me, dude. What did I miss? The sun is flaring up and burning people alive during the day. No freaking way. Bro, I saw that movie. One with the bald dude. So all I gotta do is send a team with badass astronauts. Boom, rocket launch. Mission to stop the world from the ending. Let's go, radical dude. And the team has to have 4 people. That's like totally the golden survival number. What the hell are you even saying? Do you really have no idea what's happening out there? Sure, man, it's a mess out here. People talking shit on their fellow man, harsh and mellows with all this doom and gloom. And yeah, all that stuff on the news, the vibes are like way off, dude. My movies, man. They got all drama, betrayal, intrigue. They're way more fun than books, bruh. Always wanted to end up in a movie someday. Yo, appreciate it, my man. Man, this might be the raddest thing that's ever happened, like ever. They should totally make a movie about this someday. He makes me happier. I feel like we should purposely let a visitor in. And then just give them the FEMA slip. It's much quieter out here in the city. Everything screams. I was hoping I might be able to impose upon you. Why didn't you stay home? I feel truly unwell, and I'm not just talking about the gangrene. Telltale. The city's noise clings to me like sweet. Like sweat. The frenzy. The scramble. Man desperately chasing a chance of survival. But out here, you've made peace with what's to come. I'd like to die here, slowly, quietly, truly savor these final moments. How did you get gangrene? Fair question. For now, I shall say this. Once I lived with a girl I adored. She changed every day, little by little, and oh, it was beautiful. Till the others came. And well, I trust you can surmise the rest. I do not yet know if you see beauty as I do. But tell me, the bodies, do you cast them away into the great night? Keep mine when the time comes. I killed an innocent lady. My fucking dude! Can you let me in, pal? I'm a fireman. Thick smoke helped prevent us from getting completely burned alive. The trees, they went up like matchsticks. I've never seen anything like it. What are you going to do? I wanted to keep putting out these fires. I wish I could have died back there instead. Yep. Come in, buddy. They gave us this slip of paper at work before we wanted to put the fires out. It mandates telling us to report to FEMA quarantine zone. Here, I don't need it anyway. Okay, we have 2 now. We haven't given one to anybody. And I worry about that. So... okay, we gotta check the guy in the bow tie. We know the firefighter guy's good. We know she's good. The hippie guy, I want to say is good, even though we never checked him. That may be one of the only people I know from someone else's playthrough, is the hippie guy. To welcome guests is not for strong. The mushroom stands tall and long. Under tree of apple can you rest, and she'll feed you with her sweet fruits best. The day will come when one must kneel before the mushroom's mighty peel, while on the clock the hand shall climb. Make haste, my friend, there is no time. I have to eat it. Okay. I mean, right now, I don't really got anybody. If I have a sneaking suspicion we should give one to Bowtie Guy. We could check him first, though. Because he was the one I let in that I wasn't 100% sure whether he was an infected or not. Good afternoon, this is the news, bringing you important updates. New details have emerged regarding the recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motives remain unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Silence is the harbinger of death, a sinister quiet that's drained the soul, but worse than the emptiness is the ring. A distant funeral kneel, growing ever louder. Okay, yeah, earwax. Yep. Today's incident has sparked numerous theories. Some reports describe a lone shooter, while others mention an armed group dressed in hooded clothing. However, the city's greatest challenge may still lie ahead. Due to the lockdown measures, imposed corpse disposal in surrounding areas has been temporarily suspended. Residential inspections, however, will continue as scheduled. You know, so I think the cult people are going to show up. I'm going to try not to turn them in just to see what the difference is there. Because last time they all dispersed, and the guy said, okay. If not, please wait until the situation is resolved before surrendering any accumulated remains. How are we doing today? We doing good? Okay, we ate the mushroom. Now what? To welcome guests is not for strong. The mushroom stands tall and long. Under a tree of apple can you rest. She'll feed you with her sweet fruits best. The day will come when one must kneel before the mushroom's mighty peel. While on the clock the hand shall climb. Make haste, my friend, there is no time. Is there an apple down here? Maybe there's an apple elsewhere? We'll check the rooms. Maybe there's one in the kitchen. Was there an apple in the fridge? No, I don't. Hey, man. Sound of silence. How's your hand? Though it beats, it is barren of feeling. No warmth remains. Only the doors ache, the spectral chill. But such, alas, is to be expected, for I wish to delay the most exquisite moment. There was a girl I once adored. I cherished our time. Silent we sat. Yet I understood her fully. Then it suddenly dawned on me. I deceived myself. I never truly knew her. Perhaps I merely wished to believe I did. Yet I hope that one day we may love with a love that is more than love. Hello, you've reached... Okay. What does the coffee do? What does the cigarettes do? I don't hate you, Ninja. Why did you randomly say that? You know what? I'm going to buy more cat food because I want to be able to survive more nights without worrying about people dying. His little face is hard to read, but you're pretty sure he's happy. Okay. That'll give us more time with, I do not see an apple, though. Hey, man, how you doing? I can't check you, but I'm gonna talk to you. Hey, bro, I was just chilling, you know, watching flicks, hanging with the homies, bro. But now, more movies, no more hangouts. Real bummer, dude. TV just loops the same thing. Panic commercial, panic commercial. My homies don't even pick up anymore. Heard some big shots saying, now's not the time for fun. This is a crisis. Man, screw that bore. Fun never ends in Fun Town. Booyah! Okay. Imagine two in a row. I mean, they were sitting in different places, but... No, not yet. I like Fire Guy too much. Let him die in peace or live. Group of evicted by FEMA has settled into our neighbor's ruins. Though little remains, the basement remains intact. Okay. Wild dogs roam the street, their bodies bare, shallow burns, hunger wears them thin. Okay. High key. Small group carrying their belongings gather nearby. They whisper, like they're from the quarantine zones. Now the hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign. We require more test subjects for you. The sooner we get them, the better. What's going on? Bring back the ones you took. We're in no position to make demands. You've all done nothing but try to get in our way. I literally haven't. And look where that's got us. We recently had to wipe out a visitor colony. Place that used to be my hometown. How long is all this going to continue? We're still studying the cause of these events. Stay out of our way. Hard to say when things will return to normal. We need to run more tests to keep things under control. Cooperate with us and this will all be over before you know it. So what now? We need people. 2, to be precise. It'll speed things up. He's going to take... The guy I gave the FEMA card to, and probably the hippie girl, maybe, because she's been here forever. No, I'm done. For fuck's sake, have it your way. You enjoy the view behind me. That's what happens when stubborn assholes like you get in our way. Resist and it'll happen again. We care about this city. Just give us people. Not the hippie. I mean, her living resistance is insane. She's been here almost like the entire playthrough. Almost. I thought for sure they were going to take her. Usually they do it from the beginning. Hey man, yes, your house is perfect. I can feel it. What exactly do you feel? Death. Death hath taken a liking to your house. She's quite fond of it. I just know how many have died here, but her presence is strong. Who even are you? Why are you dressed like that? We are the harbingers of a new faith, the ortors of a hollow doctrine. death hath come. She wishes only to soothe humanity, to free us from our chaos, bitterness, and bedlam. We are simply helping her draw closer. It is the only way to find salvation. There's no going back. So what does he want? We must perform the burial rites in ways anew. Your house is perfect for it. Yes. Death's influence is strong here. What's been happening here, anyway? Well, I shot one person I thought was a visitor, and she wasn't. And then we shot one visitor just to save a cat. And I think that's about it. It's pretty tame, honestly. It's been happening here, anyway. What has been happening? In any case, let me and my brothers trespass here. Protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their tasks. Sounds like a tall order. It is a tall order. The road to higher purpose is never one easily traveled. Do you not long for peace, a world where no one is a burden to any other? Watch over my people, and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Alas, there is no other way. I don't like being threatened, but fine, I'll help. Thank you. They shall not need much time, but still, watch over them. See you later. I'll come back to check on them. Well, I think last time when they took two, it was before they showed up, and then they came to take two more. So this is kind of at a different order, so maybe they won't. Keeping your distance, huh? Good, that improves your odds of survival. Unless you're a visitor. Who are you? Someone who's here to clean up the filth. My neighborhood's dealt with. You don't need to know nothing else about me. Let me guess, is that a broom in your hands? Heh, that's a funny way of looking at it. Sure, it's a broom. Should sweep away the filth. The most effective way, though, lock them up in a house and torch it. Anyway, who feels sorry for visitors? Might as well be one. So why are you here? Hold it. You already asked your questions, now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in the neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? There's a half-naked visitor annihilating an entire patrol. Just one, half-naked? So it wasn't wearing any protective armor? Interesting. You actually saw him? Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk like someone who's in the habit of spreading rumors. You've got my attention. I'll be back again. Okay. Hey, what's up, man? You look kind of down. My coworker got taken by FEMA. Morning checks, same as always. They noticed his eyes red. God damn it. Now that was it. They hauled him off. Now I don't even know what happened to him or if they're ever let him out. And what if my eyes go red from the lack of sleep? They gonna drag me off to one of those fucking quarantine zones too? Just don't stress it. You'll be fine. Fine. That's what's fine even mean in the middle of the cataclysm. All these visitors, the signs, and the damn sun. I thought it couldn't get worse, but every day it just gets crazier. Next thing you know, they'll say a pubic hair is a sign of being a visitor, and the world will go even more bad shit. Alright, I gotta get a move on. Take your order. Here you go. Have a good night. Got your cat food. Damn, it's boiling out here. Boiling! Tell ya. It's the middle of the night. Still feels like I'm stuck in an oven. It may be a little cooler, yes, but the air's thick as can't breathe. You got a bathroom? Yeah, I have one. Splendid. One moment more, and I fear I'd have melted in a puddle. Speaking of, don't suppose you have any ice cream, do you? Listen here, boy. Open the door. I need that tub. I'm a hair away from passing out and roasting alive on your fucking doorstep. Well, last time when he came in the house, we turned into a visitor and we went from door to door killing everyone. That was like immediately after that. I'm not gonna let him in. I only let him in for funsies last time. Ah, yes. I know what you'll do a trick. Yes, I do. Here's a little coffee. I don't take bribes. Preposterous. Can you not see how poorly I'm faring out here? Where the hell am I supposed to go? I'm fucked. All good, bang. I believe in the you that believes in me. You doing good in there, buddy? Good afternoon. You are watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuation residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered a shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today. Bleeding gums. If an individual showing the condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to relevant authorities. And remember, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest. Visitors aren't just hiding among us. They have been infiltrating our very thoughts. Multiple cities are now reporting outbreaks of organized cult activity. Charges against them include ritual sacrifice, worship of an unknown deity, and possible ties to visitors themselves. According to these new reports, the cult was taken a public stand against FEMA. What began as harmless evangelizing has now escalated into direct action. Some experts believe that the cult may even be responsible for the recent violent incident in the city. Viewers are urged to avoid contact with these so-called new believers. Aiding or sympathizing with any cultist may result in arrest or criminal charges. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. How you doing, buddy? It's so goddamn hot. How you feeling? Seems like it's even worse than I thought. Damn it. Don't think I'll hold out much longer than a week. It did ease the pain a little when you let me in, though. Thank you. But now I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys are out there dying. I could have stayed with them. It's not like I've got anything to lose. I'm already on the way out, after all. You good? I'm not even going to bother them. They can kill me, I guess, if they want. I'm just going to keep the cat happy. I'm sick of all this. And what happened to that man? Why do you want to know, old man? Looking for ways to handle me if I fight back, huh? Huh? Whatever. I'm not an idiot. You're not asking out of kindness. You just don't want trouble under your roof, right? Well, I'm not trouble. I'm not stealing. I'm not breaking your windows, so cut it out, jeez. And anyway, I'm only here because you need me around, right? So that half-naked guy doesn't snatch you up? Yeah, I heard. So if that's how it's gonna be, then just whatever. Do your creepy test and just don't talk to me. I'm not doing any tests. We already tested you for everything. Maybe I can check your gums, I guess. Okay. Is that just teeth? Let's check the ears. Oh, piercings. So the only people I'm in here is Hippie Girl. You've been with me the longest. I really love your resilience. Firefighter guy, love him. And the cult members, we have 3 of those. Yeah, the hippies found it. There's an evicted resident speaking. Yeah, I read this before, so you guys can read it. Yeah, the hippie guy, he's gotten a bad shake. Fuck, what the hell is that? Looks like a rash, or worse, a fungus. Gotta clean myself up, maybe it'll help. So that's probably what she had. She probably had a fungus on her, or a rash or whatever. But why does it look disgusting? I probably could have went to the basement. I forgot to go to the basement. We'll check it out the next day. An armed visitor hunter holds a group of survivors at gunpoint. He's probably stumbling on them by chance. You hear snips of shouting in a crazed voice yelling, "Who will survive in this new world? Not these guys." FEMA officers stand over the dead dog. One of them is jotting something down on a tablet. Can a handful of people stop a horde? Unlikely. What's up, Gramps? Greetings, my boy. Did you forget about me? Didn't notice the hints tucked away in the Book of Smiles? I'm just wasting precious time with you youngins. Kids these days. I ate the mushroom. I didn't see no apple. Hey, man. Can you tell me what's going on? It's so hot I can barely breathe, and people are acting all weird, shooting and fighting each other. I don't get it. What, are you seriously don't know what's happening? No, I don't. The news freaks me out, so I just try to ignore it, but my parents watch it. One morning I woke up and they were going crazy. Said they had to leave right away. That was a whole week ago. They just still haven't came back. I keep waiting, but they're just gone. I need to know the truth. Where did they go? So please tell me what's happening. Visitors crawled up from the underground. You can't trust anyone. Oh God, what if these visitors things killed them? Crap, why did they leave? Why didn't they take me with them? I don't even know what to think anymore. Maybe you don't trust me either. What am I supposed to do? Come in, man. What we have in here are people we trust and those cult members. That's all we got. So it's like, yeah, what if they come back home and I'm not there? But maybe you're right. I should probably stay with you for now. You feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I. And now one of your ilk is deathless. And because of a word, one single word, but what a word it is. You know who I mean, yes? Strange things happen around you. I don't feel anything. Must be tough. Sounds like you need help. Why don't we try something new, a gamble of sorts? If there are at least 2 of us inside your house, you'll open the door for me, because dogs reside in their bodies now. You can come back later? Shame. I'll leave, for now. But before I go, let's try out that gamble. You alone? I'm not alone. Well. Even we are a rare sight now, let alone your kind, locked in their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, until we meet again. Hey, has a girl in a poncho with purple hair been by here? We don't have anyone like that here. She's my daughter. I haven't been able to find her since all this shit started. We are supposed to leave this place. Then that normal heat wave hit. I passed out, and when I woke up, no one was home. No note, no trace. My daughter had just vanished. Where do you want to go? Somewhere. FEMA can't reach us. Far away from here, basically. See, they're kind of looking for me because I know too much about them. Maybe those bastards took my daughter, maybe not. If they did, they won't touch her. It's me they want. Just let me crash here for a couple days until FEMA leaves the area. Then I'll move on and keep looking for my daughter. Hell, I'll even tell you everything. I know exactly where the visitors came from. Those aren't many people left today who actually hear folks out. People like you are the ones who'll make it through the nightmare, because you and I were immortal. Hey, man! Tell me, can I trust you? You're not with FEMA, are you? Trouble knew what exactly. With important information, of course. I need a safe place to hide out and continue my research. I'm carrying some documents with very sensitive information. We're talking, state, what kind of secrets? Brace yourself, my friend. The scales are about to fall from your eyes. Election rigging. Yep, all government stuff. Come in. Believe me, I've seen the truth. Forget all your lies you've been told. He is back. We know he is good, because we checked him. We don't have to check him. We can focus on the other two guys. I have one more cat food to make sure nobody dies at night. And then we'll go from there, and hopefully the cult's out of here. Yeah. Good afternoon. Now for the news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed. Tough new challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, packs of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to address the threat. The agency has also announced a new identifying sign of potentially dangerous individuals: skin irritation. The investigation into the attack is still ongoing. Whether the attacker acted alone still remains unclear. However, there is no doubt that FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor threat. If you have any questions about recognizing visitors, the FEMA hotline is now open. As always, stay where you are and wait further instructions. That's the latest for now. Up next, a report on the unfolding situation in the equatorial belt. Troubling news from the countries in the equatorial region tonight. Widespread fires, extreme heat, and droughts are devastating multiple nations. Recent reports indicate temperatures so high that connect with the ground was enough to cause the third-degree burns. The death toll remains unknown, and evacuation is currently impossible. Our government has so far been unable to establish communication with authorities in the affected regions. However, once conditions allow, FEMA officers will be deployed to assist with disaster relief. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for updates. Yeah, I'm kind of prolonging with cat food. You know what I mean? I think that's. I mean, I'm sure the coffee does other things. Like it probably gives you a lot of energy. Maybe it gives you like two people you can check. But I also feel like the cat food's super important to me because it allows me. It gives me some leeway. We can't do it, though. Well, we have one more cat food. We'll give it to him today, and then we'll call tomorrow. Hey, man. Man, I'm just dying for a drink. What did you mean when you said you were immortal? Well, you could shoot yourself in the head and see for yourself if you want, but I'd recommend against doing that if I were you. But of course we're not immortal in the way you're thinking. After death, we reincarnate and live again, then we die once more, and the cycle of rebirth continues on. I know how that sounds, but if you'd seen what I've seen, you'd understand. Maybe the visitors were once human, then reborn. I can't say for sure. I don't know how this shit works. I'm certain nature keeps plenty of secrets from us, but I'll find my daughter one day. I'm not sure if I'll do it in this life or the next, but I will, because we never truly die. Alright, let me touch you, bud. Okay. Not yet. Don't you think those cheeks are kind of checks are kind of stupid? spooter, if you will. Oh no, where'd they go? How's it going? I don't know, I just really want my parents to come back. They've taken care of me my whole life, and now I don't know what had happened to them. Geez, I really hope they're okay. I can't imagine going on without them. Yep. Hello, this is Federal Emergency Management. We are now able to provide consultation services regarding official and visitor screening procedures. Please state your question. Ears, wait. Let me consult. Okay. Worthless. I still didn't see no fucking apple. Whole group is dead. Hungry dogs tear their remains. Spent shells have shattered near the bodies. They hunter must have killed them, took the trophies. The madness of the world has gone too far. I mean, we definitely figured out the first one. The first clue. The mushroom. Cultists are pile firewood onto the huge heap. Are they planning to burn something? Their mad plan will likely reveal itself soon. But until then, how many innocent lives will be lost to their cause? Who knows? We need more people. It's the only way to avoid catastrophe. Where are the people you took? Cut the bullshit. The world is about to end. Keep playing games and we'll take everyone in this house. What's going to take to fix all this? 2 more people. We're not taking everyone. You have there just 2. Then we either find a way to eradicate the visitors or we'll never meet again. Good, I never want to see you again. The feeling is mutual. That's a cultist, and they took that guy. That's all. Have a nice night. They took a cultist. Her survival skills are immense. I mean, 2 of them are still here. Let us not waste time. How we fare with my flock. Yeah, they're still alive. Wait, they're all dead? God damn it. I'm back. Tried to find them someone I mentioned, no luck. But I went through a few houses. This place is crawling with visitors. Did FEMA give up on this town, or just this block? How do you spot a visitor? Hell, same way you do, I bet. The TV and radio spell it out for us. One sign's enough to put them down, and don't hesitate for a second. Since I'm here, tell me, do you know a stocky guy who wears a blue denim jacket? He's got a kid, little girl, not sure how old. His wife? Well, fuck the wife. His house burned down, haven't seen him since. Show me you're not one of them. Not showing any signs, huh? Great. Just fucking great. You realize what just one normal visitor can do to a single night? Yeah, I know. Get out of here. How does taking one of them mean they're all dead? I know he said to not let any of them die, but I don't know how that equates. But I'm also not a cult leader, so what can I do? Good afternoon. You're watching the news. The situation in the city remains unstable, and the recent lockdown still remains in place. However, a new threat has emerged. Members of the cult have been sighted on the outskirts of the city. Some suggest that they may be preparing a ritual which appears to involve open flames. You're right. I probably need to save the 2 slips until after the cult leaders show up and then give it to 2 people. That way, when FEMA shows back up, I can just give it. They can just take those 2, and then the cult's fine. And then, but yeah. FEMA believes this group may have been directly involved in the recent attacks on the quarantine zone. Unfortunately, due to ongoing situations, neither FEMA nor the military can spare a dedicated task. Okay. Yeah, perspiration. The sun strikes yet again. Scientists have released troubling new projections on the global climate. If the current heat wave does not subside, the meltwaters from the polar ice caps may lead to catastrophic flooding. Researchers continue to investigate the cause of the ongoing climate anomaly. No answers so far. That's all for now. Stay tuned. Hey, man. Grandma! I think I just figured out where my parents might have gone. Might have... What if Grandma was actually a visitor and killed them? Oh, or FEMA took them away. Well, why didn't they stay? Why didn't they take me with them? Why? I won't last here on my own. Why did they leave me behind? Get it together, bruh. Everyone else in this house is good, Bubba. Oh, his eyes were good. I don't know why I clicked that. Okay, whatever. I fucked up again. Why do I do that? I just click things. Got something to share. What are those papers? You would not believe what's in these files. Seriously, some of it's actually pretty darn fascinating. Take at this one, for instance. This theory is especially curious. It claims visitors aren't actually real, that they're part of a secret government plan to prune the population. Quite a compelling read, and oddly, it could kind of make sense if you really think about it. Now consider, overpopulation is a known problem, yes? It is simply the truth of our society. Suppose this is how the government has decided to handle it, What are those papers? Looks like the conversation is over. Okay. Yeah. Hi, kitty. Why haven't you gone home? I've got kids at home, you know, and I don't... Yeah, we've read that. Alright. Keep your head on a swivel, buddy. I don't know if that guy is... I fucked up a check. Again, second playthrough in a row. That'd just be clicking. The bodies of those who are hiding in your neighborhood's basement burned. Midday, the dogs feeding on them have fled, scared perhaps. What if they ran not from FEMA but for something worse? Cultists are tied up at the bonfire sites. Did they decide to sacrifice themselves? The thought twists your mind. Fear of death has clouded all reason. People are willing to do unspeakable. When this kind of madness happens, only after a few weeks, it's terrifying to imagine what could come next. That's probably not the ritual, buddy. We fucked up. Again. We'll get it sometime. Burning houses blaze bright. Screams echo in the distance. You know what madman is behind all this? Could your house be next? Will he come tomorrow, next week? You'll likely meet that lunatic face to face. It's only a matter of time. So, one good thing about doing multiple playthroughs is you get to know people. You know what I mean? What happened to you? My friend got killed. He went to drop off an order in the homeowner. People have lost their fucking minds. Why the hell would that asshole think a regular delivery guy is dangerous? Why kill him? What the fuck for? No other way around it? I'm sorry. Remember when I said being a delivery guy helps me take my mind off stuff? Feels like that's not working anymore. I keep seeing tired, grim, bitter faces. Plus, those endless morning checkups with FEMA staff pointing guns at us. This whole mess. I'm sick of all this shit. I just want it to be over. Alright, take your order. I'm gone. See you, man. They told me this would be our last little chat. Everything is coming to an end, either by our hands or your own. What do you mean? I'm just telling you what I was told. That's all. Do you feel it yet? Death creeping closer and closer. It's breathing down your necks already. Why do you keep coming here? You only just now thought to ask that? Have you considered that you were chosen? They send me for a reason. To change something. But the outcome's always the same. You'll die. If not today, then tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then later. You will disappear. But for now, have you let any of us into your home? I got rid of a few who didn't belong. I got rid of a few who didn't belong. Why so tense, clinging to life like that? What's left that matters? You're all alone now. So, you alone? I'm not alone. So, you are ready. Do you feel fear? Yes. Still can't take matters into your own hands. That's why I'm here. Hi. Help me. I've been shot. Not gonna last long. Why? Who did this to you? Fucking female pigs got me. I was climbing the fence, made a run for it. Their shit's shot. These assholes, every bullet missed except one. Went clean through. Thank fuck for that. But shit, I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. At least my guts aren't spilling out. Not that they'd be much left to spill. Hurts like a bitch to laugh. Tell me about FEMA quarantine zones. Picture an empty parking lot fenced off with a couple of tents scattered around. Then fill the empty space with a big-ass shipping container they shove people into every morning like cattle. That's your FEMA quarantine zone. Their security's a damn joke. Didn't even need a plan. I just waited for the right moment and climbed the fence. They're busy in there. You can tell they're preparing for something. Well, I guess the moment I chose wasn't totally right. One of those pigs turned and saw me. Then he started shooting. Just dropped straight off the fence into a puddle, then fucking legged it. Thanks, seriously, I owe you one. Glad to see you're not like your neighbors. Not yet, buddy. Pray you don't show a sign. Hello, anyone in there? What are you? I heard footsteps, means you're there, behind the door. Can you open it? First return the ones you took. Oh, you think I'm FEMA officer because of the suit? Nah, I just pulled it off a corpse. Figured it might be safer out here that way. They might wear these things for a reason. Maybe the sun leaves radiation behind at night or something. I don't even want to know. So who are you then? Just a regular factory guy. Built fridges, fix them too. And I don't work there anymore. Work kept piling up. Not enough people left. We couldn't keep up. I burned out and quit. Alright, we have the cat food, as long as people survive the night. Any place I can sit? Didn't you think you'd actually let me in? Didn't think you'd actually let me in. Hey, what's up? Long time no see, how's life? Do I know you? Come on, you really don't remember me? We were... Hang on, your voice sounds different than I remember. How long ago did you start living here? This house has always been in my family. Nah, no way. I've never made a mistake in my life. My memory is a steel trap, elephant style even. My buddy definitely lived here. Come on, I wheeled a long-ass way to get here. One should let me in, please? No. Not letting me in? We'll fix that. Grab the cigarette swinging at the door. And bam, you're invisible. My legs are all the proof you need. See? Nothing there, right? No. Leave. What the fuck do you mean? You expect me to just fucking go? Oh, I'm rolling the fuck out of here. Lunatic asshole. Alright. Well, you see, what had happened was... Do you think the SIGs would make FEMA go away? But how does that make sense? Breaking news. Conditions in the city show no signs of stabilizing, and the disaster continues to worsen. With glaciers melting, sea levels are rising at an alarming rate. Coastal areas across the globe, including many major cities, are at risk of severe flooding. Several lakes known to be contaminated with radiation have also begun to evaporate, with scientists worldwide warning that this could result in toxic rainfall. If you hear thunder, seek cover immediately to protect yourself from exposure. Unfortunately, the city continues to remain under lockdown. FEMA has not yet captured all fugitives and has now announced a new sign for identifying the visitors. Rapid pupil movement. Emergency broadcast. We interrupt this report due to the risk of an attack on the studio. If you have questions about identifying visitors... Okay, end of broadcast. Hi, Katie. Have you calmed down enough to tell me about your sister of yours? Well, you see, not long before they left, we got a letter. Dad brought it to me because I never checked the mail, told me to read it. It was from Sister. Said that she wanted to meet me, but I didn't know what to think. Thought it was all some prank at first, but Dad gave it to me, so I guess it was legit. He told me I wasn't actually his first child, that I'd had a sister this whole time. Not a full sister, though. A half one. We just share the same dad. I don't know, it made me feel weird. I didn't know how to deal with it. I mean, she's supposed to be my sister, but she's a total stranger, so weird. I think I'd like to meet her, but I'm too scared. Maybe you could call her for me. Her number is... Okay. Okay. We'll come back to him. Mama's boy's sister. Okay. Yeah, I know. We'll do that. Hello, who is this? Hello, your brother gave me your number? What brother? I don't even... Oh, you mean my father's son, right? But wait, who are you? Why is he with you? His parents disappeared. Disappeared? How did that happen? You don't mean they... Damn, this can't be real. Are they dead? I don't know. God, how did this happen? I can't take him in. Tell him that he knows where I live. And thank you for your help. Did you say I can take him in or I can't take him in? Did I read that wrong? No, we have to wait. are we doing in here, guys? I just read. I mean, sometimes when you try to rapid read and you're just scrolling through, sometimes it's just like, woo. Got something to share? Still digging through these papers? Precisely. And I've got plenty where those came from, too, if you're interested. Here, takes this one, for instance. It claims that FEMA are the visitors. The sense those suits they wear cover them head to toe. There's no way to test them. Seems plausible, no? Fascinating, particularly where they note FEMA really stands for Facility for Eradicating Mankind Altogether. Or perhaps it was something else. Why did FEMA come for you anyway? Couldn't say I'm for sure, but I got a hunch. I thought it was just some routine sweep, but I bet my ass it was the bitch next door who ratted me out. We hated each other's guts, reckoned she saw her chance and took it, claimed I was another visitor. She's probably feeling real proud of herself too, that cunt. Can I see your ears? You think you can spot a visitor by their ears? Alright, be my fucking guest. Believe it or fucking not, those FEMA pens don't have hot showers or Q-tips. Photo. Alright. You were definitely shot. You're not planning on ratting me out to FEMA, are you? Leave him alone. For now. Are you in the closet? Oh. Nobody's been in the closet this whole playthrough. I was assuming if you go into the closet, you're a bad guy. Hope I didn't get too much solar exposure. Are you sure you're not with FEMA? I'm really not with them, I told you. I used to fix fridges. I found the uniform in a car. Earlier you said you took it off a corpse. Well, yeah, sure. Found it in a car, on a dead guy. Figured the uniform would protect me from visitors, I mean those FEMA guys. Wear for a reason, right? Red, yeah, you see, when you're stuck in this mask all the time, it does things to you. Your vision gets worse. Alright, I'm gonna leave him alone for now. I'm gonna feed the cat. It's not enough information to go off of yet. How we doing? You doing good? I'm sick of all this. Why did your dad teach you to fight? So I could beat up the creeps, or so he could take this shitty anger out of me. Give me a punch, take a punch, blah, blah, blah. Only problem, instead of punching bag, it was my face. But, like, sometimes it was training, which, by the way, I hated. Other times, he'd just lose it and beat the snot out of me, and Mom, she didn't give a shit, didn't even look. I really don't want to end up like them. Why even have me if they're gonna treat me that way, huh? I don't get it. Is this really all there is to life? And, like, now we've got the sun and the visitors to deal with. Great. More ways to everything to suck. Is anything good ever gonna happen? I doubt it. Okay. Let's check in on my dude. How we doing, man? Where is your uniform? Boss has took it. That's not enough gear to go around anymore. A lot of people are dying on the job. We don't even have time to pull the dead out of the blaze. The fire takes everything in the end. But the bosses, they're more concerned about a fucking uniform, the forged decrease, and a line like horseshoes. Not a single one made for the people. I do like that guy is just alright. Because, like, everybody else is bitching. It's like, oh, I don't want to sit next to that guy. I don't want to be in the same room as that guy. This guy's literally fine with sitting next to a guy that looks like a fucking zombie corpse. Gotta respect that. Nothing remains of the burned bodies, only a strange shapeless mass that looks like sludge. You wonder if something melted the thin flesh and bones before swallowing the remains. If prayers mean anything, the creature will stay in the shadows. You fear your mind won't survive seeing such a monster. Hi, Key. FEMA officers surround the burned bodies. They document the cultists' deaths, faces frozen in terror and agony as if they saw something horrible before dying. I really want to see that ritual. Every nearby house is in ruins. Your home is the last one standing. No one else is left to shield you from the madman's ire. Whatever happens next, it will happen to you. I mean, every playthrough, small adjustments. Oi, I'm back. Not really sure why the hell I bothered, though. If my brother hadn't been so gutless, maybe he could have kept his wife and kids safe. Now, who knows where the brat is? How are you holding up? You want to find her? No point looking, waste time. If my brother had a spine, maybe there'd still be a chance. But now, I don't care anymore. I'm done with that. There was this family on the edge of the town, barricaded in, Dad holding the door. But the wife, she was showing signs. He kept pleading with me. She's my wife, don't hurt her. Then the visitors started climbing the roof. The idiot finally opened the door, let her run, so I did what he couldn't. I killed her first, then him. Kids got away with the neighbors somehow. Then FEMA rolled in, talking about cleanup, told them not to worry, it was already done. They laughed, said I should sign up. Fuck that. All they did is drag folks away and the visitors are still fucking here. Anyway, enough talk. I'm testing you. Show me you're not one of them. Eyes again. Alright, still doesn't mean you're safe. You're free to go for now. I don't got time for this shit. Enjoy what's left. Thanks, bruv. Hello, resident. I'm in a bad fucking mood, so I apologize in advance. There are so many jackasses out here, I hope you're not one of them. Who are you talking about? Everyone, really. All them fuckers who were only kept in check by faith or whatever other bullshit stopped them from killing each other. After their gods died, there was nothing human left. Now they're just fucking animals. As if all this shit with the visitors wasn't enough. Now we have to deal with them, too? Fuck. What's got you all so wound up? Don't take it personally, it's just all this shit with the sun and now the fucking visitors. It feels like humanity's right there in the casket next to God, and I'm angry. I just wanted to lead a normal fucking life, you know? I wrote music. No one has any use for that shit anymore. Now I'm just trying to not become part of either camp. Come in. Don't worry, I won't be a bother. And no, I won't beat anyone up. Turn my anger on myself so no one else has to suffer. Howdy, man. Y'all home? Who are you? Me and my brood used to live just a couple blocks down from here. Them yellow fellas gone kicked us all out the building, but never took us nowhere. No shelter, no help. Where are we supposed to go? What's we supposed to do? Folks ran every which way after that. I came here trying to survive. Why did they evict you? Said our building took a mighty solar hit, or some wackadoo like that. Yellow fellas rushed in, threw folks out of their heinies, grabbed a few of them up too. Told others to get like nothing happened. Come in. Oh, bless your heart, just don't open up any of them yellows that come knocking. The second you do, they'll be dragging us both off God knows where. We have so many people in this apartment. We're like hoarding people. But that's how you learn. I thought for sure one was going to be like, I want to be in this room. There's no room. Breaking news. FEMA has just arrested a majority of the government officials. The agency reports that some members of administration were identified as visitors. With the ministry no longer able to function, FEMA will assume the role of interim government. In addition, one moment. Just in from FEMA. Fugitives have broken through the city lockdown. We repeat, fugitives have broken down through and are now at large. Barricade your windows, lock your doors. Await further instructions and stay inside. End of broadcast. I think he's good because he gave me his sister's number. But I'm gonna talk to him. I never get to talk to him for long. They was keep taking him. Where did the forest fires come from? The forest has been especially dry recently, so it catches easily. The fires are just one of the misfortunes that have befallen us, like those visitors from underground, but fate still has more in front of us. Maybe we're so far gone, the best we can hope for is peaceful death. You know, I considered taking this home as a gift, but I'll give it to you instead. It's a necklace. Not much to look at, I know, but it's made of the dead bees that once turned honey into sun. Thanks, man. Why don't you want to go to see your sister? I don't even know her. When my parents told me the truth, it felt like they'd been lying to me forever. I got so mad and stormed off to my room. I wanted more than anything for them to leave me alone. Then the next day, all that stuff I told you about happened. The TV, the panic, and then they really did leave me. Oh God, I swear, I'll give anything to see Mom and Dad one more time. Why? Why? Go to your sister. She won't turn you away. Really? You think so? But I've never traveled so far without my parents. She lives a long way from here. I see, I'm scared. I don't think I have it in me. You have to do something. Take a taxi. They're still running. Hey, that's actually not a bad idea, kinda. Although I heard taxis are really expensive now. I did take my parents' stash, though. Maybe that's enough to pay for a ride to my sister's. Hey, thanks for talking some sense into me. I'll see you around, maybe. See ya, buddy. I like him. For a guy that I almost shot because of his teeth. Fucking shit. Well, have you calmed down? Yeah, I lose steam quickly, but as soon as I remember something that pisses me off, sets me right off again. I used to be more easygoing, you know. It was hard to offend me or push my buttons. Now all it takes is the smallest spark to make all hell break loose. And why should I stay calm anyway? Maybe my rage helps keep me sane. At least I didn't worship the oh-so-mighty sun like those dumbass, stupid fuckwits. They think the sun is going to save us? Give me a fucking break, it's fucking killing us. Way I see it, they're all a bee's dick away from the fucking void. But do those fuck knuckles get that? Abso-fucking-lutely not. Okay, I'm good, I'm calm, I'm done. Thanks for listening. You're welcome, man. Alright, you're good. I have too many people in here to risk more than one, so for right now, you're good. Oh, darling, please don't let nobody in. Why did FEMA evict you? Why didn't they talk to you? Hell if I know, darling. Those fellas in suits can't get no read on them. Always marching around barking orders. Why do they reckon they are... Who do they reckon they are, anywho? But they don't know jack, just acting all high and mighty. Say they've been knocking on y'all door too? Say they have been knocking... Okay. One of them keeps hanging around. They taking over buildings now too? Just weren't raised right. Once is fine, but coming back again and again? No shame at all. Okay, I gotta check you, darling. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the cat food, right? Which buys us a day. How are we doing in here? We doing good? And then we're going to check one more thing on her, and then... Don't you think wearing a FEMA suit is a bad idea? What? Well, no. I mean, sure, some people don't like FEMA, but... Oh, you mean I might get in trouble for impersonating, right? Well, listen, I think if I just explain everything, they'll let me off. I mean, there's no need to demonize them. It's not like they're some kind of secret society or anything. I think... Okay. Let me check your ears. It's a normal ear. You're wasting your time. Okay, where you at, kitty? Hi, bud. Okay, we good. Okay, let's go to bed. Nobody wants to stay in the closet. I mean, I don't blame them, but... no one's coming. I should board him up. Things are only gonna get worse from here, but I need to try. Alright. I wanted one more day to shoot her in the face. Do we get the same ending? Maybe we're just too good at video games. But you know what I take solace in? I take solace in the firefighter living till the end, because he kept getting screwed in the demo and in our first playthrough. Trust fades. Paranoia grows sharper by the day. You feel the stares. Cold, calculating alien. Oh my god, there was bad. Well, we knew the one lady was bad. Uh-oh, this is different. The fear of death has paralyzed you. It's all about to end. Maybe we aren't good. Escape doesn't even cross your mind. There's nowhere left to run. Shoot him! Terror blinds you. It wasn't just humans you left into your house. They tear you apart. Darkness floods your vision. Pain sears through your body. Well, we knew for sure the one lady wasn't probably infected. I thought we were gonna have one more day. And then the guy in the bathroom I wasn't sure on. A small lonely house takes shape in your mind. You hope it will be over soon. It's hard to hold on to. The pain fades as you slip further away. Welcome me. I also think maybe if you have more than one person, because I want to say last time we had one person infected in the house when we went down to the basement, it was one. So that kind of tells me it was maybe multiple people. Still a banger game, bro. Dragon baby. I wasn't paying attention. I looked over and there was just wide eyes looking at me, and I'm like, this isn't normal. For the cat. The game is still awesome. At least we did get a different ending. Like, at first you're like, you did all that just to die, but it is fun to get a different ending when you're doing a second playthrough. Maybe we'll do a third playthrough at some point. I do want to see the end of that cult thing. Maybe a little bit, but I wanted to give another playthrough a shot. But I enjoyed this game. I thought it was really good. There's a lot of replayability here. A lot of different ways the story can go, the things can go. In the first playthrough, we were slowly getting infected by something because we kept killing everyone. And then we did kill everyone, and then we lived because we were the only one down there. Even though the cutscene was saying there was other people down there, no way there was other people down there because we killed everyone. But and in this one, you know, obviously we got it something better. We didn't get those same kind of nightmare visions. So, and I'm sure there's many other ways the story can go. But I still think this game is great. It's a $14, $15 game. I think with how replayable it is, it's worth it. Because you can get a lot of content out of this, a lot of fun stuff. But this is a banger of a game. I hope it does really well. I hope it's getting good reviews. I hope we see more games like it. I hope maybe there's a sequel, all that good stuff. But yeah, still a W game.